Challenge and 2 Cup categories. So 2 different cars on the front row of the grid. And then we have Stanislav Minsky in 2 Cup for Enrico Flogenzi Racing, with Khaled Obadai alongside for company in Dragon Racing. The Kuwaiti makes his debut in the championship. Leon Price in the 2 Challenge lines up in 5th position alongside Anton Yechminev in Big Red Racing. 2 cars entered by Big Red, the 911 and the GT4. Then we got the number 49, the Continental Racing, the pole sitter in the Clio Cup category, alongside Egypt's very own Yusuf Garbat alongside for company in Munich Racing. Josh Price from Dragon Racing, son of Leon, lines up in 9th position alongside Karim Zahor for laps 57 in the number 57. In 10th, the pole sitter in Class 4. Then we have Maxim Vlonikin, but that is a gap in the field. The pole sitter in Class 3 in the Cayman GT4, alongside Avik Anwar in the Racing DNA number 71, the sole Bangladeshi in the field. Then we look at Rustan Safin for Continental Racing in 13th, along the Volkswagen Golf GTI, driven by Nick Wiltshire, in the 45 in 14th, along row number 7. Then Konstantin Shaitov in the Continental Racing number 15 in 15th position, with Roman Tishkanov alongside for company. So the 2 Continental Racing Clios there sharing that 8th row of the grid. And then we should have Jonathan Cole and James Burke sharing driving duties in the number 5, but unfortunately not here this weekend due to some issues in the car yesterday. And then Shakir Lamali should be in the field as well, but unfortunately not here with us this weekend, but guaranteed watching from home, cheering on compatriot Rawad Sadadin, and of course cheering on his teammate at Baron Motorsport as well. I think I did see Jonathan Cole on track. I actually think I see him just underneath the grandstand as well, watching. A spectator today. Doesn't want to be a spectator, of course, would like to be racing in this densely packed field of Golf ProCar. So how it works here is basically class racing, sort of Le Mans style, where you have different classes of cars. So we've got 2 Challenge, we've got 2 Cup, we've got Class 3, we've got Class 4, Class 5, and then of course we have the Renault Clios as well. So a real mix of racing here in Golf ProCar makes for some very interesting racing. It makes it quite tough as well for the quicker cars, because they have to deal with traffic, not something they want to be dealing with in a 25-minute sprint race. That's more reserved for endurance and longer racing, sort of 45 minutes to an hour in length. But of course, it gives them good practice for wherever they want to race around the world, because a number of the stars here in Golf ProCar, they have their eyes firmly locked on the likes of Le Mans, and various endurance racing championships around the globe, as well as sprint championships as well. There is that fantastic looking Golf GTI with the TCR kit on top as well. It's a very convincing kit. Had a good chat with the team earlier today about the car. They were really accommodating, showing me each and every aspect of the car, just showing me how it works and what it looks like inside, and just showing that it was actually a race car, a road car 12 weeks ago, which had something like 290,000 kilometers, if not more, on the clock, and here it is as a race car in Dubai Autodrome in Golf ProCar. So a nice mix of cars that we have here, like we did a few weeks ago in round 1 of the championship down at the Yas Marina circuit. Ledlaka not here this weekend to defend his 2 race victories in class, but instead now we'll have a different winner on the top step of the podium. But Rawad Sadadin looking for the top step in class, but Stanislav Minsky is going to keep him honest throughout, as was Anton Yechminev as well in that 3rd Porsche 911. So we continue here on the formation lap for Golf ProCar. A 25-minute race here. The field line up, a double file start here. 2 lines of race cars work their way through turn 16. Now, the double yellow has been withdrawn from turn 16, which is fantastic news, because that means we don't have an overtaking opportunity removed. We are under the starter's orders, the lights are extinguished, and we are racing here for the first time. And that is not a good start there from number 49, Renault Clio of Ivan Tvolobov. Unfortunately, just didn't seem to get get it in gear and not up to speed at all, which gives the lead in the class to Yusuf Garber, and Abaganwa looking to challenge that round the outside, and Nick Wilkshire in the mix there as well. And you can see in the background, you can see Vlodikin getting making his way out of the pit lane and joining the field here, and that's not the best start that the Big Red Racing team would like for that Cayman GT4, but the good news is that he's on to the track now. That means we're up to 16 cars in total here at the Autodrome for our first race. Now, the race start is already under investigation, and not like we had in the Gulf Radical Cup earlier today. It's not 2 cars that are under investigation. It looks like the entire field is under investigation here for the race start, but we have gotten through the first couple of corners in a relatively clean fashion. Nothing to note so far as the 45 Volkswagen Golf GTI, looking on the inside of a couple of Clios, kind of moving out of the way because he doesn't want to get in to the battle here with these Clios, because if you've ever watched Clio Cup racing before, you know these drivers like to use every inch of the car to well, accelerate and to brake, and if there's a car in front of them, they're going to use it as a braking point as well. As we're looking at Jim Geddy, our race leader here at the Dubai Autodrome in race number 1, and of course class leader in 2 Challenge, followed by the class leader in 2 Cup as well. That is Rawad Saladin, who is in 2nd position. This is a move for position